So, welcome to my very first driving in the car while shooting a video. Never done this before. I figured I need to kind of join the crowd. I watch a lot of videos online. Seems like a lot of people are driving down the road shooting videos. So here we go. I'm just holding this phone. I don't have any fancy thing up there. If it works out, I guess I'll upgrade. But I want to talk to everybody a little bit about expectations when they are asking us to provide these services that we're doing. So this morning, actually, a couple days ago, somebody calls me and suggests that their wife is messing around with somebody that they work with. They leave their house in the morning, they go to their job, they park their personal car, they get in a work car with this guy, and the two of them drive all over town doing their job. And my client thought at one point during the day that there might be some shenanigans going on. Very plausible. The problem that you're going to have with that is we want to make sure that when we do these cases that where can things go wrong? And if we see a place that they can go wrong, let's try to figure out a way to work the case so the likelihood of things going wrong lessens. In this particular case, the first thing that concerns me is trying to follow somebody around all day long while they're going in and out of various locations. That can be very challenging, especially in the big city that this was happening in. You're going to lose people at traffic lights, and you've got fire engines and police cars and construction site. There's just so many things out there that cause things not to go smoothly. As I always say, it's not like TV in the movies. And I said, man, I really don't think this is a good idea the way that you're outlining it. So he says, okay, well, I actually know where their job sites are. And so I can tell you where exactly they'll be and around the times that they'll be there. Okay, well, that's a game changer. So we're back on. I'm like, okay, well, I can definitely handle that. And this is where things kind of go sideways sometimes is I send him over to our form that we need to fill out that gives us all the relevant information to help us be productive here. And they go to the form, they fill it all out, they send it all in, and I'm putting everything together. And it's a completely different conversation than what we originally talked about. We're not talking about going to a specific location where their job site is. We're talking about going back to their job and following them out of there, which was exactly what I suggested that we not do. Furthermore, this is a state place that these people work. So they're driving state cars. Generally speaking, all those cars are going to look the same. He has no idea the tag number, the car number, anything like that. So we've got to go to a big state agency, stake out this place, which has 3 different places that it could potentially, where they could leave from. And we have no idea what kind of car they're driving. I mean, I'm sure I know the kind of car, but there's going to be 20 cars rolling out of there that look exactly the same. We have no idea which one they're in. And then we're right back to trying to follow them all over town. And it doesn't work. It opens the door for us to go out, work, spend money, and then the customer does not get what it is that they're looking for, and then they get upset with us and things start falling apart. The better way to do it is try to think about the path of least resistance, and that's not it. He mentioned to me that she typically takes off on Saturdays, says that she's going to Target or shopping or something like that, and she's gone for 5, 6, 7 hours all day long. And I'm like, man, that's the time you want to work the case. Let's not do this during the day, during the week stuff. Let's have somebody at your house on Saturday around the time that she typically rolls out and follow her from there. If she's going and seeing this other guy, she's probably going to make a beeline for this dude. It's not like she's going to get out on the highway and just do laps for 4 hours and then go see this guy for 15 minutes, right? She's going to get in her car, she's going to roll right over there, and they're going to hook up. We don't have to deal with not knowing what kind of car. We don't have to deal with following them all over the place. The amount of time that we're on the case lessens. It was just such a better setup, but he didn't want to do that, and he wanted to go back to going to her work and all that kind of stuff. So we did what they asked, and we sent somebody over there. It works out exactly like I told him that it was going to work. And now I'm in the doghouse. You should have been able to do this, should have been able to do that. Man, I told you it wasn't going to work. There is a reason that people call other people to do this type of stuff or really do anything, is you have experience and you can give some insight as to what works and doesn't work, whether it's a plumber, a private investigator, or you're fixing a garage door. you know, some people know how to do things, and that's what you're paying them for, is their knowledge and expertise. So if they're telling you something or suggesting something to you, you know, perhaps it's best to listen. So anyway, just a little, if you're watching these videos and you're thinking about hiring a service, I'm not, you know, at the end of the day, you're paying the bill and we're going to do whatever you want. But when I give advice on a few things that work and don't work and all that kind of stuff, it's not because I have something to do on that particular day and I just don't feel like working the case, so I'm trying to push you off. I know what works, I know what doesn't work. Sometimes it's not always the fastest path to solutions, but it's the better path to solution. And you know, you got to be patient with stuff. There's a right way and a wrong way to do things. And yeah, there you go. So that ends my first in the car video. I think they're telling me that I'm supposed to be doing the no longer sideways. I'm supposed to be doing it like this. So I'm rectifying that at the end. So anyway, thanks for watching the video and have an amazing day. Bye.